So you will most likely find your unit frozen up because the blower motor is not blowing across the coil. It will turn into a freezer. Most likely find your air filter look like this, completely frozen over. That's me with the hairdryer. Here's the telltale that definitely points to a variable speed motor. Failure. It will turn backwards and you'll hear a clicking sound. Some will run for like 10 seconds and then just stop. Some will not start at all, like they will not respond to anything. Even though you see I got power right there. Turn the power off before you pull this motor out. Safety first. This one is sideways and you got to pull the whole squirrel cage. No, you can't have that one for $179. You got to have the $600 one. I looked one up yesterday. It was over $1,000 for this carrier. But this one is the Goodman, and I'm pulling the module off. You'll notice some of them are facing you, and you can just pull the two bolts out and pull this plug right here. Pretty easy to replace if the motor is facing you like some of the carriers. No matter what the shaft looks like, get you some sandpaper or some emery cloth and sand it off. Trust me, you need to do this. And don't bend that squirrel cage. If you bend that squirrel cage, it'll knock out of balance. So I replaced the module on this one, and it still would not run right. Who would have thought it has some kind of a control or a module inside the actual electric motor? This is the FM version of the carrier. They are everywhere since 2011. Thank your federal government and the regulations for this. Made everything more difficult and more expensive. We're in Florida, lightning strike capital of the world, and they're susceptible to static electricity.